I ran away when I was 12 years old because my mom's new boyfriend was putting hands on me. She would always let him hit me and spank me or use extension cords. Anything he could find, he would always hit me. I did what I had to do to survive.
I was a senior in high school when I found that I was pregnant. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I don't have a job. I don't have anything. I don't have any skills to raise a child. And I dropped out of school. I just thought everything just went down the drain.
I was 23 when I discovered I was HIV positive. Of course, you don't want to tell anyone. You kind of want to keep it to yourself. I think I was the most scared about just losing people around me.
A growing number of young people in Los Angeles are facing grave challenges with few resources. 1 in 4 HIV infections occurs during adolescence. 1 in 10 teenage girls becomes pregnant each year, and the rate of preventable teen deaths continues to rise. For all those young men and women who face these issues, it is often just one relationship that can make a difference.
Good afternoon, Division of Adolescent Medicine. Hi, Jerry, how are you?
Despite staggering cutbacks, the groundbreaking Division of Adolescent Medicine at Children's Hospital Los Angeles continues to provide high-risk youth with the vital care they need to thrive. Supported through its philanthropic arm, the Champion Fund, the division provides critical, often life-saving support to teens and young adults grappling with serious physical and mental health challenges. This year alone, the division will provide world-class care to over 7,000 young people. The emphasis on one-on-one relationships with caring, highly skilled practitioners sets this visionary program apart.
The work here in the Division of Adolescent Medicine is unique. It's unique in the sense that we don't see young people as their disease. We see them as the young person with the disease. And that's so important because we prioritize the person every time. That's where our investment is.
Our high-risk program serves homeless and runaway youth across Los Angeles County, and it often meets youth where they're at, which may even be out on the streets in the middle of the night.
We go out into the areas where the youth are at, and we're giving them condoms, food, clothes, services, whatever they need. There are about 10 to 12,000 homeless youth in LA County in the 12 to 24 age range. It's potentially accessible youth over here in the corners. You see some kids drop off and then come around the corner in a different car. I mean, people don't realize how big of a problem it is to have this many homeless youth on the streets. Some of these kids have to be engaged in survival sex or selling drugs or just literally living on the streets.
Life on the streets when I was 12 was hard because there was a lot of people on drugs, people getting killed and shot up, and a lot of hunger.
If Reggie didn't have some of the services that we provided, I think he would have been in a very difficult situation had he tried to make it out here on his own.
A friend of mine told me how the program worked. Somebody was nice enough to find me a place, got me into school. If it weren't for them, where would I be? What kind of person would I be in life?
Project 19 is one of the flagship programs at the Division of Adolescent Medicine.
Oh, here she is. Hey, you're here. Come on back.
It serves teenage parents and those that are about to be parents. We're serving 2 people at the same time because we're serving not only a teenage parent, but also an infant or a toddler.
Hey,
Hi.
how's your baby?
She's good.
Before the girls come to our services, a lot of them are not in the best shape. They might be gang affiliated, foster care youth, homeless girls. Not best situations for a young person to thrive in. Maribel's come from a difficult place. She grew up in the foster care system and she didn't have many resources available to her.
If I never found Project 19, I would be struggling to buy my baby diapers, to get food. It would be hard for me.
Good.
To help her with school.
Next one is
For me, that's a big thing because one of my biggest dreams is to graduate and get my diploma.
How you doing, Jerry?
Good, how are you?
Our HIV program is one of the largest and most diverse in the country. HIV's in your blood. It does HIV prevention, HIV education, and it does HIV care.
I first came to the program when I realized I was positive because I needed help. I don't have any family out here. I'm pretty much out here by myself, so I kind of needed somewhere to go.
It's really difficult being young, gay, and HIV positive between 14 and 24. I mean, that's an age to where you're starting to live, you're learning, you're growing.
Hey everybody, I want to welcome you guys back to B3 today.
And then to have this being thrown at you, a lot of people, or a lot of our clients, really don't know what to do. So when they come through our doors, they're lost, they're scared, and we're here to give them that voice, that hope, that life doesn't end with HIV, it begins.
Having like a group where somebody can come to and talk to, can't talk to everybody else because they don't really know or relate.
I mean, we help so many people. But when we have life-altering and life-saving services, I think without us, a lot of our youth would be gone.
We're going to start today's group with a little introduction on how we've been doing.
When I started seeing transgender youth in the early 1990s, there was nothing for them. There was no health care, they were marginalized, they had tremendous amount of victimization.
People are always gonna talk, but it's more important, they don't hurt you because it's a hate crime.
And the key is that they need to be protected and develop healthy like any other child in the country.
Our program is offering our transgender youth the opportunity to evolve into the person that they want to be and be doing it in a safe way.
Coming here has helped me a lot. Because every time I step out the door, I was afraid somebody would stare at me,
It's critical for a program like this to survive and thrive because the community needs it.
By supporting the Champion Fund, you are supporting our capacity to continue and expand the important work that we are doing with young people. Right now is a truly pivotal time because we have wonderful staff, wonderful faculty who are doing meaningful work with young people, and we need to sustain that work beyond this economic crisis so that we won't have to say no to young people who need our services.
We're investing in life, turning deficiency into efficiency, turning people who are compromised into people who can make a contribution. And we've seen it happen.
Sometimes it gets rough before it gets better, but in the end, it's totally worth it. Being happy, being healthy, it's like the best thing ever.
Now I'm on my own, taking care of business, and ready to go to college.
Even though I struggle a lot, I still finished school. No matter how late I finished it, but I finished it.
I'd like to welcome all of you to our 2010 graduation celebration.
She's been through a really tough time in her life, but she's gotten really far, and I'm really proud of her. Miss Maribel Chuck.
First of all, I want to thank Lily. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be finished with school.
It's an amazing feeling when you see a young person who's been so beaten up by the world, who finally becomes centered and comes into themselves. It's not only transformative for them, but it's transformative for us.
The clients, they stay with you. They make me thankful for everything that I have because I know that I haven't had those challenges. They just make me feel like, we are making a difference. We are making a difference in their lives. I know that.
I think of people who have a heartfelt connection with young people today, if they just think about their own adolescence, their own time between 12 and 24 years of age, how important that was to them, and how much that has shaped their life, how much their values and beliefs have often come out of that time of their life. Is that not the right time that we invest in?
Help the Champion Fund support and sustain the life-saving division of adolescent and young adult medicine at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Be a champion.
Be a champion.
Be a champion.
Be a champion.